To say that Jesus did not die on the cross, but it looked like he died on the cross, would explain why the disciples then went and started preaching the risen Jesus. They thought he died, and then they saw him alive. Now they're preaching the risen Jesus. That makes sense. Okay, that fits. But they're doing that because Allah tricked them. You have a deceptive God at this point. In other words, the Christian faith was started because Allah deceived the disciples. If Allah put somebody else's face on Jesus, or if Allah miraculously kept Jesus alive, the disciples who then went out and preached the risen Jesus, they were tricked by Allah. They were deceived. Are they to be blamed? Is it their fault? Maybe the blame should be on them and not on Allah. No, the Quran says, 355, that they were uppermost. The disciples weren't bad, they were good guys, according to 355. So deception has to be on Allah in this case. Or perhaps Allah left that up to Jesus. Jesus explained to them that you didn't die on the cross, and Jesus didn't do it. Then we're left with an incompetent Messiah. Would Jesus really have done that? In fact, we're left with an incompetent Messiah anyway, because Jesus wasn't able to adequately explain to his disciples, no, I'm not God. No, I didn't die on the cross for your sins. He wasn't adequately able to explain that. So the dilemma we're left with here, by the Islamic position, is we're either given an incompetent God, a deceptive God, or an incompetent Messiah. Regardless, in either case, Allah is responsible for Christianity. And if Christianity is shirk, is the unforgivable sin, then Allah is responsible for creating the religion which led the most people to hell in all of history. Call this the Islamic dilemma.